Youth is the age of the future. To have a bright future, you must seize it with your own will and determination. It is the time when people are given wings to fly toward new horizons, to sow the seeds of dreams in the vast field of life. But dawn only truly becomes a radiant day when we know how to seize it, know how to strive, and know how to work tirelessly. Likewise, the future only blooms when youth dares to trust in its will, dares to ignite its own determination. Willpower is like a flame burning quietly in the heart, capable of blazing into unparalleled strength when faced with the winds of challenge. Determination is like sturdy legs carrying us over rugged, rocky paths. If youth gives up and settles for complacency, the future will only be a fading twilight. But if we rise up, each failure becomes a brick in the foundation of success. No one can hand us a golden future except ourselves. Youth is only truly valuable when it is written with sweat, aspiration, and resilience. Each day, each choice we make today will turn into the light that illuminates tomorrow. And then, from willpower and determination, youth will paint a future not only bright for itself, but radiant for all of life. Old age reflects, youth strides forward. Rabindranath Tagore. Old age is like a river that has flowed through many rapids, its waters calm, steady, and profound. They carry a treasure trove of experience, knowing how to reflect, knowing how to weigh each step, to avoid stumbling, to preserve the achievements they have built. In contrast, youth is like the first breeze of the season, whirling, powerful, and full of aspiration. They step forward with burning faith, with a spirit ready to face challenges, ready to confront difficulties, to prove themselves. The reflection of old age is a guiding light, while the boldness of youth is a flame that forges the path. Without reflection, youth may fall into folly, but without boldness, life will forever stand still in hesitation. Reflection and boldness, old and young, these are two essential pieces, complementing and enriching each other. Let youth stride forward to reach far, but also learn the wisdom of those who came before. And let old age, in its reflection, find joy in watching the next generation move forward with passion and faith. Thus, life continues, fuller and more beautiful. Youth are the masters of the nation's future. While youth is still vibrant, study and train diligently to fulfill your noble mission. If the nation is like a vast forest, then youth are the green saplings reaching upward, promising one day to become mighty trees shading life. And in that radiant moment, studying and training are like nourishing the roots to grow stronger, making branches and leaves robust enough to withstand tomorrow's storms. The noble mission of the young is not only to build a brilliant future for themselves, but also to contribute to writing the golden pages of the nation's history. Learning is the key that unlocks the door to knowledge. Training is the shield that protects us from difficulties. When both are combined, youth become warriors on a new battlefield, the battlefield of intellect, willpower, and compassion. Don't let youth slip away in indifference or waste. Turn each day into a step forward, each challenge into an opportunity to grow. For the efforts of today will be the foundation for tomorrow when, standing in the role of those who carry the nation, we can proudly say, our youth was lived worthily, trained to become true masters of the future. Waking up late wastes the entire day. Failing to learn in youth wastes an entire life. Waking up late one morning may cost us the day's opportunities. missing the fresh morning sunlight, losing the most precious time to work effectively. But that loss is only fleeting. In contrast, if youth, the most beautiful, radiant time of life, is squandered in laziness or indifference to learning and training, the loss is not just a day, but an entire future, an entire career, an entire life. Youth without learning is like a sail without wind, a seed without fertile soil, forever stuck at potential, never becoming reality. Knowledge and training are the wings that let youth soar, carrying each person to the sky of dreams and success. If you miss this, you'll watch others reap the rewards, while you're left with belated what-ifs. Treasure every hour, every minute of youth. Wake up early, not just for a new day, but to awaken yourself, to begin the journey of learning and training, to sow the seeds for the future. For those who make the most of youth today will master their lives tomorrow. If we don't plant knowledge in youth, it won't provide shade when we grow old. Chesterfield. Indeed, knowledge doesn't come naturally. It must be sown through learning, nurtured through training, and cultivated with perseverance. Youth is the springtime of life, the season for sowing. If we seize it, we'll have a lush garden of knowledge, providing shade to shelter us in the scorching days of old age. In contrast, a lazy, aimless youth, lacking cultivation, is like barren land, dry and empty. When we've traveled half the journey of life, we'll realize we have nothing to lean on, nothing to take pride in, and no shade to rest under. Then, regret will become an unrelenting pain. Knowledge is the most enduring companion for humanity. Wealth may vanish, health may fade, but knowledge, if cultivated at the right time, will become a soothing shade, a sturdy staff supporting us through the twilight years. In youth, learn and train as if sowing seeds for a harvest that will last a lifetime. Each page turned today, each drop of sweat shed today, will become the gentle shade of tomorrow. The posture of a young person striving toward a goal is the most powerful, freshest, and most beautiful. In that moment, a person carries an unconquerable strength, the strength of aspiration, of unwavering faith in the future. Each step of youth, though perhaps clumsy, is filled with fresh energy, daring to venture and strive. The beauty of this posture comes not just from appearance, but from spirit. It's like the first spring breeze, carrying freshness and hope like a sprout, breaking through hard soil, full of life and pride. When a young person pours their heart into a goal, they write the boldest, proudest lines in the story of their life. Lines of youth, unafraid of hardship, undeterred by failure. And in that moment, the beauty of youth is exalted, a beauty not from lavish clothes or grand fame, but from striving, from willpower, from the light of faith. That is the most powerful, freshest, and most beautiful beauty, a beauty that never fades in human memory. Anyone who stops learning and cultivating knowledge grows old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning remains youthful. Youth is not just measured by years on a calendar, but by the thirst for discovery, the passion for knowledge. A 20-year-old who stops and settles in complacency, no longer learning, has an aged soul. In contrast, an 80-year-old who still reads, listens, and explores daily has eyes that still sparkle with youthful freshness. Learning is an ever-flowing stream, nourishing a soul that never runs dry. It sharpens our minds, opens our hearts wider, and fills our lives with meaning. Those who keep learning are those who keep dreaming, keep yearning, and with dreams and yearning, youth lingers forever. True youth isn't about smooth skin or a strong body, but about a soul that thirsts for learning, open to the new. Learn, not just to enrich knowledge, but to keep the flame of youth burning in your heart, defying time. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The most important thing is to never stop questioning. Albert Einstein. Yesterday leaves us lessons, both successes and failures. Precious baggage we cannot ignore. Today is a gift, the only moment we truly hold, where we must live fully with awareness and effort. Tomorrow is the land of hope, where we sow the seeds of dreams to await a fruitful harvest. Yet all becomes empty if we live without questioning, without seeking, without yearning to understand. Questions are the key to unlocking the door of knowledge, the flame that lights the mind and keeps the soul young and clear. One who never stops questioning is one who never stops growing in understanding, always seeking the meaning of themselves and the world. Living this way, we are not confined by limits, but always moving forward, renewing and aspiring. Learn to understand the past, live to master the present, hope to reach for the future, and question to keep that journey vibrant with light and life. The future rewards those who press forward. I have no time to feel sorry for myself. I have no time to complain. I will move forward. Barack Obama. The future is not for those who hesitate or linger or wallow in sighs of complaint. It is a precious reward for those who dare to step forward, dare to overcome hardships to reach their dreams. Regretting the past or complaining about the present is like chaining oneself to darkness. Time moves on and never returns, and every moment spent in complaints is a moment lost to growth. Those who understand this will choose to stride forward with dignity, falling, then rising, failing, then trying again. For each step forward is a rung on the ladder to success. That spirit is the torch that lights up youth, bold, steadfast, and radiant. No complaints, no regrets, only action and progress. For only those who dare to move forward hear the call of the future, and only those who dare to move forward receive life's sweet rewards. Nothing is like a dream to create the future. Victor Hugo. Without dreams, the future is but a dim, colorless canvas, lacking vibrancy and meaning. But when we dare to cherish and nurture a dream, it becomes the first sketch to build our life. A dream is like a tiny seed sown in the soil of youth. With faith and perseverance, watered by learning, labor, and training, that seed will sprout, growing into a flourishing tree of life, offering shade and sweet fruit. Dreams help us overcome hardships, turn challenges into opportunities, and limits into launch pads. The brightest future is not given by someone else, but built from the burning dreams in our hearts. Every young person must cherish their dreams, for they are the most precious thing, the quiet but enduring strength, capable of carrying us farther than any wings. I am tomorrow or some future day for what I established today. I am today for what I established yesterday, or some day that is past. James Joyce. We are never detached from the flow of time. What we have today is the result of decisions, efforts, and even mistakes we've made. And what we will have in the future is sown in every action, every thought, every moment we live now. If we slacked yesterday, today we feel the lack. If we are lazy today, tomorrow we'll reap regret. But if we strove yesterday, today we harvest. And if we keep sowing today, tomorrow will surely be radiant. Each day is a link in the chain of our journey, and we are the architects, not some vague fate. Live fully in the present, for it is the seed and the future is the harvest. Make today worthy so that tomorrow, looking back, we can smile and take pride in our journey. I, not circumstances, have the power to make myself happy or unhappy today. I can choose how it will be. Yesterday is dead. Tomorrow hasn't arrived. I have only one day, today, and I will be happy in it. Groucho Marx. Happiness or pain doesn't just come from external circumstances, but more importantly, from how we choose to face them. Those who master their emotions won't let a small setback cloud an entire day, nor let old wounds bind their soul. The past, whether glorious or painful, is gone. The future, whether open or uncertain, lies ahead. The only thing we truly hold is today. If we live fully in the present, choose happiness over pessimism, choose to smile instead of complain, then today becomes a radiant gift. And when every day is radiant, life becomes whole. Choose happiness for the present, for happiness is not a distant destination, but the path we walk, the choices we make in each moment of life. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. William Arthur Ward. Dreams are not just what we see with closed eyes, but the light that guides us with open eyes in everyday life. They nourish the heart, empower the hands, and illuminate the mind to dare reach for the seemingly impossible. Those who believe in their dreams carry a steadfast flame in their hearts. That flame keeps them from retreating before failure, from yielding to hardship. When the world doubts, that belief becomes wings, lifting them far, turning the impossible into possible. The future is not a gift handed to us, but the result of a journey of belief and perseverance. Those who dare to believe, dare to hold on to the beauty of their dreams, will find in the future a wide open horizon, worthy of what they have cherished and pursued. What is history? It is the echo of the past in the future, and the reflection of the future on the past. Victor Hugo. History is not just pages recording events gone by, but the echo of the past, resonating in the steps of the present and future. Every triumph, every mistake, every effort of our ancestors leaves a reverberation, ringing in the minds of later generations like a message. Continue, preserve, repair, and build upon. But history is also the reflection of the future on the past. When we look to tomorrow with the aspiration to build, we see the shadow of the past in every step. The ideals of the future teach us to cherish old values, to learn from past lessons, to create a better tomorrow. History, thus, is the bridge connecting two shores, the past and the future. It reminds us that nothing appears by chance, nor does anything vanish without meaning. All is preserved, passed down, reflected, and continued. Those who understand history will know how to move forward with greater steadiness, confidence, and clarity. The patience of today can turn the discouragement of yesterday into the discoveries of tomorrow. The goals of today can turn the failures of yesterday into the determination of tomorrow. William Arthur Ward. The past, though filled with failures or discouragement, is not the end. If today we are patient, stand firm, and sharpen our faith, then yesterday's discouragement becomes a valuable lesson, paving the way for new discoveries. Likewise, yesterday's failures are not meaningless. If today we set clear goals and press forward with resolve, those failures become stepping stones, a wind that fans the flames of determination, making us stronger in the journey toward tomorrow. Everyone has the power to turn the past into motivation, not a burden. Let patience and purpose illuminate the present, for from there, tomorrow will no longer be a fear, but a radiant horizon of growth and success. Don't count what you've lost. Cherish what you have, and plan for what you will achieve, for the past never returns, but the future can make up for losses. William Arthur Ward. The past, whether glorious or painful, is gone and cannot be held onto. If we keep counting our losses, we only exhaust ourselves, missing the opportunities at hand. The most precious thing is the present, what we hold, from health and knowledge to love and faith. Only by cherishing them do we find a true foundation to move forward. And more, we must look ahead, plan for new goals, for the future remains open, capable of healing, compensating, and even turning past losses into fuel to go further. Don't let the past bind you in sorrow, but live for the present and sow hope for tomorrow. For true happiness lies not in what's been lost, but in how we use what we have to create a better future. The future is bought with the present. Samuel Johnson. The future is not a miracle falling from the sky, nor a gift handed by someone else. It is shaped, bought, with the sweat, effort, and wisdom of every moment we live today. If we are idle or give up in the present, tomorrow will only extend our regrets. But if we learn, train, strive, and live with purpose today, then tomorrow will surely be a bountiful harvest. Like a farmer sowing seeds into the earth, the seeds are today's actions, and the harvest is tomorrow's rewards. Every choice, every effort in the present is the currency to buy a bright future. And only by living fully today can we hope and take pride in tomorrow.